didn't forget about this playthrough at all. Okay, what was the last thing I did? Am I even on the right game? I swear I... Is this the right... No, it's not. I think. Why is this the finale? Okay, I'm pretty sure this is where we left off. Your image. Yeah, no, it has to be. Hello, Rock. I I'm glad you read the title. Yeah. You know, they're wearing they're wearing matching scars for completely platonic reasons. I can't believe you two are still wearing those scars. Making money is one thing, but clothing? Yeah. I don't even want to think about where that's been. You look cute in a scarf. Let's give me the strength. Please don't say that, Zorark. Blushing again. Because what you said was incredibly embarrassing for us. I said we look cute. Why is that embarrassing? I suppose it's something you'll just have to pick up on. For once, I'm gonna have to agree with Delphox. Meanies. Anyways, we're pretty close to the Leonster now. There's some wild still running around here. So be careful not to get closer to the... So be careful as we get closer to the gates. Here, weren't we going to avoid Town Swampert? Leonster is an exception. It's a big enough city that we could split up and try to blend in with the crowd. It also helps us that it's a big tourist attraction around here, with it being the first restored city after the revolution and all. So you're certain that no one will recognize us? What if Zorark's cost? I was thinking he could just sit this one out. Hey, that's not fair. Just this once, Zorark. It's safer this way. Shouldn't someone stay behind to make sure he's safe then? Zorark's good at hiding. He'll be fine on his own. At least for a few minutes. And this splitting up isn't motivated by anything? What do you mean? Delphox thinks you're jealous of her scars. What? No, that's not it at all. Get one, Zorark. Anyways, we can talk about this more once we're there. Waiting around is only going to bait these wiles to us. The things that I put up with. It's been so long. I need to remember what the fuck items I even have. Keep her ready. Might as well view the map just in case there's anything important. I mean, I can seal this defend globe. Study ban. That's basically an adept. Kind of want to steal that. Zard should have no problem. But he can steal, right? He didn't. I don't actually know if he lost the ability to steal it. I guess we'll just have to find out.
Yes. On it. Let's go.
Actually, I think he did lose the ability to steal. He'd be able to take this lucky ribbon. Good. Count. I suppose the other way we can get this is by capturing.
Yes. Of course. Let's go. On it.
I'm off. I'm a monster. All right.
Of course.
Ooh, that's a good level. Seems another party has decided to join the fray. Swampert, your orders? You stay away from them like usual. Very well, let's be on our way. Something feels off about this group. I can sense something different about them. Can't pin down what exactly that is just yet. There's little point in getting upset over it. They'll most likely just pass us by. I wonder what could be different about them. Something about them tells me that they have 56 fucking crits on them. So I messed up my overlay uh, between this stream and the last, and I had to go back and redo all the crits, and holy fuck, how did I get 56 crits? Where every other part has only gotten like 20 or like 20, between 20 and 23. It's crazy. If I can get a... Yeah. Another level for this. I was gonna say, well, he only leveled luck, and yeah, of course he only leveled luck. He's capped everything else.
I'm off.
Hey, CD kill.
I'm a monster.
Take this so that you good level. Hey, +2 luck. Oh, what's that? Voice of Peace. Enemies within 2 tiles deal -2 damage. Okay, so CD has to be within range of the enemy in order for that to work. Not the best.
Yes. Stay alert.
Kill him. Okay, you missed at 87%? That's insane.
Ready. Understood. On it.
I think I should get a kill this way. By kill, I mean a capture.
All right.
With the Mage Slayer. Give me that Force City Band.
All right.
Of course.
I'm off. All right.
Of course.
I can't actually get to Swamp. You don't die, do you? I hope not. Double hit rate is insane, though. Okay, Swampert shouldn't die. Which will probably be taking a lot of damage.
Ready.
Oh, you're going for Lucas. Okay, that was a 51 crit. And neither of those hits were crits. Hey, that doesn't count. It'd be funny if I increased Marcus's counter for that. And I can't get these because this guy's got the safety badge.
Over where?
Wait, I can get a power bank, can't I? Yeah. Easy. Another level up. Ooh, that's really good. Yeah, CD is the support character.
Ready. Yes.
Hey, let's go. Nice.
Of course. All right. Understood. Of course.
Alright, 71 crit chance. Please, you have to crit here. Okay, thank you. That should be enough for a promotion. So, I think that leaves us off with a respectable 25 crits for Lucas's arc. I wonder where this bridge is supposed to lead. It feels like kinda like out of place. I don't know.
I'm off.
Or like extraneous is the word I'd use.
Yes. On it.
Oh my goodness. The arc is busted.
All right.
Of course.
Alright, promotion time. What do I want to do with this guy? Medical advice is really cool. But Ignis might be more his character. Now the Grandmaster just looks so cool. Like that sprite is just gotta do it. And he really does look like a Bill Fox, like that.
Understood.
Over where?
All right.
I'm the monster.
Yes.
Over where?
Alright, and that's the end of the chapter. Alright, we're finally here. Since we've run off all the wilds nearby, I think that Zorak will be just fine waiting out here for a bit. I'm not sure that's a good idea, Swampert. Why not? It's better than risking another miso. I sense the presence nearby. Seriously? Some sort of sixth sense. Something dangerous very close to us. I just can't, like, focus on what exactly it is. No, Fox, maybe you're sensing those other people we saw? No, it's one presence. I've got a better lock onto it, but what? It's oddly familiar. As though I've met whoever this is before. Alright, I get the memo. We'll take Zorak with us. Come on, get your disguise on and let's go. Okay. This person is so eerily familiar. I just can't understand it. Feels almost like sensing myself. Could that be him? After all this time? It seems my hard work is finally paying off. General Samurott, how kind of you to accept my request. I knew something felt off about this meeting. What's your game, Sir Raptor? What's your game, Samurott? Why is it that both of us are chasing after this same human? Is there something I should know? What sort of answer are you expecting to get? It's a human in our territory. Hunting them is my purpose, yes? For it being your purpose, you've become incredibly unreliable. Tell me, how many hunts have you led that turned up empty? This most recent one in particular was lucrative for everyone but you. You're playing at something. I know that you are. It's only a matter of time before I find out what it is. You intend on butting into my affairs, Sir Raptor, then I'll tell you why I'm after this human in particular. Sure that we both know this human was responsible for the gateway's malfunction. I want revenge. It's as simple as that. Yes, because you're very much the vengeful type. Come up with a better excuse. Come up with better excuses, Samurott. I don't need to justify myself to you, Sir Raptor. I know what you're thinking, splitting our forces in half. wasn't about finding me at all, was it? You wanted us out of the way so you could find this human on your own. Oh, was I that transparent? My mistake. Leave this place, Star Raptor. This is my hunt. As U.S. General, good hunting. Dun dun dun. You two mind waiting out here for a moment? I've got a few things I need to take care of here. Sure, we'll stay right here. Thanks. I'll be back in just a few moments. Bucks, is something wrong? The presence I mentioned followed us. Oh no! Red people! What? What's going on? Delphox, what's happening? Been set up. End of the line, human. Swampert? Swampert, please, tell us what's happening. Why are these soldiers everywhere around us? Zorak, I tried to warn you. You just wouldn't listen. I wanted to get you away from Delphox so you wouldn't end up getting hurt, but now we're here. Wouldn't get hurt. Swampert, what did you do? Those mercenaries in the ruins, they weren't after us. They were after our Delphox. It's in that bounty letter we found. This Delphox they're after is from across the gateway, and is responsible for the General Samurai going missing recently. Everything in his description matches our Delphox perfectly. Delphox, that's not true. It's not true, right? Delphox? Delphox! You brought this on yourself, Delphox. Remember that. Come on, Zorak. They'll handle they'll handle things from here. Swampert. Oh, got some last words. Go right ahead. Shit is hitting the fan. Yeah, I've seen that title before. Oh, what the fuck? I don't think it's supposed to do that. Okay. Don't know what that was, but good thing it doesn't happen every time. Swampert. Oh, got some last words. Go right ahead. You don't seriously believe that I'm in danger, do you? What? Ask yourself this very simple question. If I'm the one responsible for your beloved general's disappearance, then what does that imply that I'm capable of? I'm the one who made the most powerful man on the continent vanish without a trace of evidence. And now you're bringing me here to try and threaten me with this pitiful ambush. You didn't do anything to Samrod the Brave. He was the one who put the bounty out on you. When he gets here, you won't live to see tomorrow. That may have been. Why can't I talk? What the fuck? That may have been true while I was still human. Unfortunately, you've been gracious enough to help me learn how to battle with the powers I've gained. So to answer my question that I asked you earlier, your paranoia over my identity has created the one who will bring about your end. I'm not afraid of you. Oh, but that's the remarkable thing about the situation. I'm not the one that you should be afraid of. Like, that's gotten everyone's attention. If I can manage to pull this off, the smoke should give me enough cover to escape. Time to spring the trap. I cast Reverse Torch. I am adding a Fog of War to this map. Zora, I'm sorry that you've been dragged into this. I'll make it up to you someday, I promise. Delphox, is that here? Is that you? It's hard to see. Sorry, this is my Hail Mary to escape. You're leaving. I have to, Zorark, to keep us both safe. When will I see you again? Or fate allows it. Gods, I've truly gotten more than my share. Surrounded on all sides with no exit in sight. Should have thought this out more than I did. Hey kid, do you need a Deus Ex Machina? That voice. Brother, that's you, isn't it? You bet your ass it is, and in the nick of time, too. The hell did you do to get those guards this angry? That's a bit of a complicated story. Save it for later, we've got work to do. Brother, how did you figure out where to find me? I had a weird feeling when I saw you walk into the city. Then I saw that giant smoke cloud. And then when I saw that giant smoke cloud, I knew. I didn't know you liked putting on a show, kid. Where is it that I got that? Where is it that Where is it that I got that from, you think? Yeah, her old man was a lot like that, too. I'd like to keep going, but we've got work to get to. Stay behind us, kid. We'll handle this. Absolutely not. I can fight, too. I'm serious, kid. These guys aren't gonna play nice. Just let me take care of it. I've been through my share of battles as well, brother. You'll have need of my talent soon enough, I believe. I don't think I will stand by and idly by and let you shoulder this burden alone. Sheesh, kid. It's been years since I've seen you act like this. But since, you know what. Sorry, kid, I didn't mean to bring it up like that. Oh, hello, Rampart 117. The Lucario and Delphox are dudes, but they're brothers. This fox is gay, but there's another gay fox that is no longer with us right now. Good to hear. Now are you ready? We've got a lot of work to do. Give the signal, brother. I'll be right by your side. And yeah, since I already played this map, I don't have to play it again. Woohoo! Time save. Alright, we're out of the city. Where to now, Lucia? Up into the mountains. Stay on the trail. Not even going to try and shake them? No other place for us to run to. Both ways back are littered with West troops. How well stocked are we on supplies? The head looks big because I think the rest of the body is just off-frame. But yeah, the Absol's head is way bigger than the rest. One of my former allies made off with my items, and I don't believe we'll be shopping anytime soon. We're on the same boat. We've got nothing. I'm so far, and yet this feels more hopeless than ever. Keep your head in the game. We're not getting out of here unless we come up with a plan to shake the West. Let's wait until we're into the mountains proper. We'll have more breathing room up there. Let's do it. Move out. Axorus, what are you doing here in Leonster? You had explicit orders not to engage in combat. Pardon my presumptuous, Commander, but I felt it unwise to simply allow the largest bounty on record to escape without so much as a scratch in return. Orders are orders, Axorus. Orders are completely useless in every way. It's as though you intend to let them evade us. It's not your place to be questioning orders. We give them and you execute them. You should know this by now, Axorus. Shouldn't you know the policy of the West, Agron? Judging by your orders, you haven't a clue about them. We are supposed to capture and eliminate the humans, not move them around with a cartoon chase for entertainment. Enough of this bickering. Where do they escape to? Into the mountain. Into the mountains. I trust we're giving chase. I will. You're staying here. Excuse me? You disobeyed a direct order and then insulted us personally. You should be thankful I'm only going to give you a warning. Come, Agron, let's finish this. And then Hax just follows them anyway. Zorak, I wish I knew what to say to you. Delphox, he was a wanted criminal. He needed to go, I'm sorry. I don't understand. How is Delphox good? It's not for us to know, Zorak. Just did what we needed to. I didn't do anything. You did this. I know what I mean. You know what I mean. I do. You made me say something again. Zorak, slow down and breathe for a minute. You're not thinking straight. No, I'm not. Zorak, like it or not, it was our duty to turn him in. We can't just let a wanted criminal walk around with us. You didn't ask him if that letter was real? He admitted to us in front of all of us. What is there to argue about here? Why did he do it? You didn't ask that. What does it matter why he did it? The fact is that he tried to kill Samrat. That's unforgivable. No one will ask me why I wear a disguise. Zorax, that's different. Is it, or is it different to you? I don't know how many other ways I can repeat myself. He is a human. They are lifelong manipulators. He tried to kill Samrat. He used both of us. He is a criminal. End of story. I'm a criminal. You're one too. And whose fault is that? Delphox. It was mine. I didn't have a disguise. Because of what Delphox said to you, Zorark. He wouldn't have done that if he wasn't such a... I wanted to do it. He didn't make me do it. What? I wanted him to feel safe. I know it wasn't smart, but he was so scared. I didn't want him to be scared. Zorak, what are you saying? What did he say to you? I knew the whole time. I knew from the start. Knew what, Zorak? That he was a human? Yes. I was going to, but I saw my claws and I couldn't do it, Zorak. Or, I couldn't do it, Swampert. I looked at him and then I kept seeing myself. Does that make... No, it doesn't make sense. You're two different people. You have nothing in common. Look, what's done is done. The important thing is that Delphox is away from us and in custody. We're safe now. That's what matters. Zorak? You're wrong. Zorak, come on, don't do this now. Delphox and I, we were really similar. We both had to hide who we really are. Because everyone is afraid of us, and they won't ever tell us why, so we have to hide. Zorak, there's no point in getting upset over this. How could you say something like that? Delphox was my best friend. Now he's gone. Because you're afraid of a stupid word. What does human even mean, Swampert? Tell me, right now. It's an adjective that describes something. What does it say then? Humans, they're dangerous. You can't trust them. Who decided that, huh? A bunch of people that were afraid of them? You were there! You saw it yourself. I don't know why you're acting like this, and honestly, I'm running out of patience. I'm acting like this because my best friend is being hunted down because of some stupid word. If you stop being scared of a dumb word, then You would know that Delphox never wanted to hurt us. If you're so obsessed with that stupid human, then fine. Go get yourself killed for him. Maybe that'll show you why you can never trust a human. Swampert, don't you dare. I want you to leave. What? You're the one who got us into trouble. Delphox talked to you first than me, so that's why he was scared. Why he talked to me. Now you put us in a bunch of danger. It's just because you thought he might be a human. The only dangerous person here is you, Swampert. That's why you need to leave. You know what? Fine. I hope it's worth it, Zoroark. So much for all these years we spent together. I know she was going to hurt us, but why does it still hurt to say goodbye? God, why is the writing in this fucking ROM hack so good? It's unfair. Alright, what to take? Definitely that. That. Good. Samara the Brave. You survived after all. You made a valiant effort, but it takes more than that to defeat me. Let's get to the point, shall we? You're not seriously going to make that offer again, are you? You're a fool to think that I'd even consider accepting it. I must ask that you reconsider, Lucas. When your friends have garnered ire of the West, unless you want to try to destroy them, you have vanishingly few options. This is the guy that attacked us that day. That I am, and though that was more of a misunderstanding. I've been waiting for this for a long time. I'm gonna gut you like the animal you are. I won't let you do that, Marcus. Get out of my way, Lucia. I need this. Lucia? I won't let you kill him. Sam, listen to me, please. Please, you have to stop this. Sam, that's human's name. It sounds like the one from... No, this can't possibly be. It's not too late. We can still make things right. Just, please don't do this. Please, Sam. Please. Lucia, what the hell are you talking about? Have you been on his side the whole time? Brother, drop your weapon. They're not our enemy. You too? Has everyone lost their damn mind? Marcus, please, slow down and let us explain. I'll make this simple. I want that bastard dead. If you don't move out of his way, Lucia, then you're going with him. Marcus, no, this woman is innocent. What's it gonna be? You or him, Lucia? You're not really going to... You're making a mistake, Marcus. Do this as do this and there's no going back. What's going on here? Lucia, what's happening? Get out of my way, kid. I'm begging this to. Marcus! I said move. That day, if I had only said yes, this... Hey! What was that supposed to happen? Lucia, no, please no. This can't, it can't be. Lucia! For crimes such as this, no punishment is too great. You will not live to regret this. I'll tear you asunder with no hesitation. I don't believe it. My brother... Lucia, you don't deserve to go out like that. Alex, what should we do? Of all the people that we could have angered, Samurott is the absolute worst we could have chosen. We have no choice. We'll have to fight him. But doing that is... I know, but we don't have much choice anymore. There's nowhere to run to. I think after all this, it ends the same way. Why are there battlefield preparations? I'm fucked. I don't even have items. Like, why is this here? I guess I could save. Marcus, I spared you before like many other humans. I know there's good in us. There's proof of it everywhere. But I can't let that kindness be abused any longer. I spent years searching for her. Now you've taken her again. You just surrendered any goodwill you still had with me. Now I'll fight with no hesitation. This blade will shine red with blood. Tammuz, key phrase, forward unto dawn. Alright, so what the hell's our plan now? With that sword up, he's practically unkillable. We have to stand our ground and pray we can beat him. Try and stay out of his range. We're too fragile to take a hit from the Tammuz at full power. We can manage that. This rain's heavy. All this mud is making it hard to move. Lucas. I bet what I said before, when we first met. Something about killing me if I thought about running away. I take it back. I'm taking everything back. Odds are we're about to watch each other die. I don't want that hanging over when Marcus goes. No, I don't want that hanging over you when Marcus goes. Here he comes, Lucas. Get your head in the game. So, I think we're screwed. Like, what am I supposed to do?
Understood. Yes. Let's go. Understood. Yes? Ready.
Oh, yeah, that's a crit. Yep. I wasn't strong enough? Then why did I... Yeah, why did you? God damn it. How are you this strong? Well, I might blade to answer that question for you. Can't let myself lose to you again. Come on, let's end this. You're a fool to challenge me, and now you take away the one person that I fought for. Say your last words to your brother, vermin. Your fight is ended. Come on, Marcus, lock in. Oh, wait. Hey, he has 1 HP left. I can't let him win. To keep... Ugh. Still alive, are we? Then let me fix that. Samurai's going to throw him straight off the cliff. Brother, get up! Please stand and fight! We have to go help. Marcus won't survive. Look at us, Lucas. We can barely stand. Are we going to be able to do anything? But Marcus is going to... Marcus! No! I finished him. It's over. Lucia, what have I done? Sam, Agron, I did all that, and yet she's still... I know, Sam. I can't believe she's gone either. I'd like to stop and process this, but we need to figure out how we're going to clean things up. We complete our mission. Do we take both, or just the Delphox? Only the Delphox. The Absol, she's seen enough. Understood. Sam, about the body? I want to carry her. I just have to. It's alright, Sam. I understand. Call off the men and try to get Leon Star under control. Will you be alright if I leave you here for a few minutes? Okay, put your coat on and just let it out. This is going to be hard to process, so just try to get comfortable before it hits you. I'll be back before you even know it. Extras, whatever is you're going to complain. I will inform the men, Agron. We have had our disagreements, but General Samurott clearly needs you at the moment. Allow me to assist you both. Am I going to trust you with these orders after you disobey the last ones in Leonster? It seems I do not have a full understanding of the situation here, Agron. My disobedience was out of frustration at the seeming lack of care placed into following the West's orders. However, I can see that my assumptions were unfounded. You and the General have my faith once more. I will not fail you again. If you step out of line, I will have your head. Are we clear? Crystal clear. Shall I begin? Yes. Go inform the men that they should stand down. Inform the town guard that the humans are in custody. We'll be handling them ourselves at the base. Once you're done, report back to us immediately. Understood? Yes, sir. I'll return soon. Sell us wildcard. Sam, how are you feeling? Look, if you need to cry, there's no shame in it. I'm not holding up very well myself. What what are we going to do now? She's gone. I don't know, Sam. I don't know. I could have saved her, but hearing her voice for the first time in years, I, I lost where I was. All I could think about was holding her in my arms once again. And now she's Agron. How am I supposed to cry, Sam? It's alright. You'll feel better afterwards. I still loved her after all these years. Well, this is a shitty situation. You're free to leave, Alex. I said as much. Don't remind me. God, Marcus, why did you have to? So then, what are you waiting on? Not ready to leave. Now stop asking. Lucas, just before Lucia, you mentioned something about Samrod not being me, as we thought. Before we came here, I found a note left by Lucia hidden with the data for the U virus. It mentions someone named Samson. I'm confident that this Samrod is Samson. Lucia was related to him? That beast. Never known him outside of the battle, Alex. Before all this, he was a kind man. Well, he grieves like one at least. Shocked that he does too. Because of this puzzle that we're missing. Maybe his true nature is different from the one his environment has forced him to adopt. You're coming this way, Alex. Before we part ways, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything. I just didn't want you all to sacrifice your lives for me. I wanted to die at the gate, but I could never explain that. Marcus, you wouldn't have listened to me either. Hmm? Wasn't all bad. Thanks for at least trying. Glad to hear that there was some light at the end of the tunnel. Bye, Alex. Live the best life that you can. And I need to drink a lot of water. We're looking at the world below. She would have liked that. Lucia, I was a terrible husband. Now I'll never make it up to you. Sorry. I loved you so much, and you had to pay that price. I'm leaving this coat with you, a memory of the man. That man has since disappeared. Samson. Hey, we're in part 4. Know what that means? You gotta start counting. Can I hit the right key, please? Samson, are you sure you don't want to take a break? You haven't stopped since you... well, you know. I can't stop, Agron. If I do, then I'll think of her and... Said it before and I'll say it again, Sam. There's no shame in crying for a loved one. Agron, I couldn't grieve even if I wanted to. What? West. They found that I was grieving. If they found that I was grieving over a human, forget about the West, Sam. You're falling apart. How am I supposed to forget, Agron? I gave my life for them. It's all that I am anymore. It's all that we are now. Parts of something greater. So we're not stopping, Agron. We can't stop. Ever. Sam, how is it that we let things get this out of control? Everything you did was to let you live with Lucia again. Now look at us, running from our own grief because of some invisible higher power commanding us to do so. Sam, maybe after we finish with Lucas, it's time to start thinking about retiring. I know it's not the option you'd want to take, but it's the only one we have left for now. We can't keep going on like this. But what will everyone do without us? Are we supposed to turn our Are we supposed to turn our backs on everyone else too? Lucia was not your fault. Don't even pretend like it was. It's always going to be my fault, Agron. I wasn't such a coward, then I'd have finished my service and been out in a few months to be back with her. Sam, you told me yourself that would never happen. Besides, Lucia was gone before you escaped. Who's to say they weren't going to do the same thing to her just to keep the whole project a secret? You just don't get it, Agron. You don't get it either, Sam. There's no way either of us could have seen this coming. You keep beating yourself up over something that was entirely out of your control. Then why am I here, Agron? That's the entire reason I volunteered for that damn program in the first place. I'm the one who gives a voice to those without one. If anyone could have saved her, it was me. I I don't know how, but I know that I could have. You're grasping at straws here, Sam. I don't want to think that this was predestined. If I had no way to change your fate, then why did I allow myself to become this? Why am I even alive? Well, you won't be for long. Commander, enemy forces surrounding us on all sides. I fly the colors of the Liberation Army. What are your orders? Liberation Army? What are they doing engaging us all the way out in our own territory? I can think of a few reasons. You really don't let anything go, do you? Anyways, it seems that we have no choice but to engage. Extras, focus on keeping the humans safe. The General and I will handle the front line. Very well. I'll see to it that the human is unharmed. Any further requests? That's all, Hexerus. Good luck. On your leave? Oh, has he time to be getting attacked? Sam, stay close to me. I'll keep you alive. No, it's alright, Agron. I'll fight. You're not in the right state of mind to be fighting. Let me worry about the Liberation Army. You just focus on getting yourself back together. I need something to take my mind off recent events. This will be enough. Stubborn. Alright, so we have two very powerful units and Hexerus, who is ready to promote, but doesn't have the stats, as it were. Alright, sorry, I just have to do a thing.
I'll keep you safe.
Anyway.
What next?
What is the appropriate motion here?
Your plan?
You have to go with the one that looks the best. Again, I gotta make him here. Oh, he doesn't get to attack. Great.
Very well.
I didn't level anything? Oh. I feel cheated.
What's your plan?
Ooh, nice. That is crit number 1 for part 4. Or maybe I should try to get Extra as a kill.
Your plan?
Which is easier said than done, apparently.
Very well. What's your plan? Your plan? Very well.
Another one. That's actually a pretty good level up.
Your orders. I trust you. Your plan?
Oh yeah. I think I'm just gonna end turn. Oh. You just can't stop critting. The rest of the Liberation Army has been routed. Congratulations, Commander. Victory is ours. What about the human? Is he still alive? Human is fine, Commander, but what is it, Axris? If it is my place to ask, Commander, why is it that we wish to keep this human alive? It'd be far simpler to execute him here. As far as I know, we need that human alive. General Samurad will be able to tell you more. General? What? Forgive me, I was miles away. What do you plan on doing with the human? Oh, yes, he has some information on the remaining gateways that we need from him. His safety, then, is our highest priority. There it is. Are you satisfied, Hexrus? Yes, I believe so. Thank you, Commander. Good. Let's get back on the road, then. Everyone ran up here, but now they're gone. Huh? Still smell a lot of blood. I wonder where they went. Oh, someone's over there at the edge of the cliff. Maybe this is all where Delphox went. Excuse me, I want to ask a question. Oh, did something happen? Are you okay, Absol? Let me grieve in peace. Grieve? What does that mean? Are you stupid? Did I make you angry? Sorry if I did. I'll make it simpler. What? I'll make it simple for you to understand. I want you to leave me alone. Got it? Okay. I hope you feel better soon, Absol. How dare you be mean to Zoroark? Absol. Alex is the worst character. Burped. Here I am again. Lost in my thoughts. All alone. I really don't want to know what I'll see when I... I could try to get more sleep, it said. Nothing. Must have been out for a while. May as well bite the bullet. Head to the land of the living, I see. You're the one that was with Samurott. That's right. My name is Zagron. Thank you for asking, by the way. Is there something that I'm missing? What do you mean? Being held prisoner here, aren't I? Are you acting so casual? That's the official reason. That's the official reason for keeping you here, yes? But the appearances don't often line up with the truth, right? What's your game here, Agron? There isn't one. I'm just making conversation. It's up to you how to. It's up to you how you want to take it. I can have a meal brought up here if you're hungry. I'll be fine. You've been out for a few days now. You should at least eat something. I trust you. I understand. You don't have any reason to. I will say this. You'll probably get along better with me than Haxorus. Speaking seriously, though, you have more allies here than you may think, Lucas. Samrod has been looking for you for quite some time, and it isn't out of rage. He's not that kind of person. It didn't stop him from murdering my brother. Believe me when I say that none of us wanted that to happen. That tragedy is going to haunt Samrod and I for our lives. I won't forgive any of you for what you've done. He's the only family I had left. I'm not the only one who lost family that. Don't act as though you can garner sympathy from me. That's not what I'm doing. What's your goal? I'm trying to give you context, because I'm sure you want to know why your brother is dead. That woman your brother killed, she was very special to both Samrat and I. We'd been looking for her since the start of the revolution. Watching her fall, just like that, it broke him. So my theory is correct. Huh? There's a message hidden in the... There was a message... Gonna have to be done after this cutscene, because I just cannot talk. It has been so long that my throat cannot keep up. There was a message hidden with the data my team had on the U virus from Lisha. The message was overall helpful for historical purposes, but it ended with a note to someone named Samson. General Samrat. He's Samson, isn't he? We're going to wait here and not so understood? So am I correct? We're going to wait here. Are we clear? Crystal. Lucas. Yes? Before we begin, I need to make it clear that what we discussed does not leave this room. Mention this to no one, not even to me. The circumstance is really that dire. The rest cannot do much about it, seeing how much they rely on Samson's services. You don't understand the politics at play here. As his identity gets leaked, the whole continent will be thrown into a frenzy. Everything Sam and I will have worked for will vanish in an instant. Saying the people would revolt if they found out. There's already been rumors of the possibility of another war. Both sides are just looking for an excuse to start it. If the symbol of the revolution were to be outed as a traitor, Samrat and I would be fighting a two-pronged assault from the Liberation Army and the troops of the Coalition, as it has to... Liberation Army and the troops of the Coalition has at its disposal. Answer me this, Agron. How is it that a human in this position? How did Samson become Samrat the Brave? I'd ask if you wanted him to tell you himself, but he wouldn't even look at me when I asked him just now. I understand. Explain the situation, then. I want you to shake on keeping this confidential. You understand the situation? I do. Not a word of this will escape my lips. Let's start from the beginning. Many years ago, Sam used to be my trainer. He and his wife Felicia were masters of their craft, but they refused to use those talents for money. They saw that I and everyone else were more than animals. Fortunately, the old human military noticed their talents. Samson and Lucia were ex-military, but Samson got an offer he couldn't refuse. Most of this is from what he told me, by the way. I couldn't exactly leave the house to see for myself. The military was conducting an experiment on humans, referred to internally as Project Unity. See, the language barrier made using Pokemon for battle a bit awkward, since communication was one way. Unity was advertised as being able to remove that barrier, allowing humans to fight alongside Pokemon on equal terms. But Samson found out what was behind all the red tape. Unity's true purpose was to create a weapon so powerful there'd be no need to field a real Pokemon at all. Samurott the Brave was their prototype given form. The talent and education of a human with strength that not even a natural born Pokemon can match. This is where his sword, the Tamuz, comes in. Since Samson was a human, he had knowledge of how to operate and repair human weapons on the field. So the Unity engineers made the Tamuz to match his form. It'd be near impossible to get a natural born to use a blade like that, let alone teach them how to use and maintain it. Samson, after Unity, could bypass those roadblocks. Unfortunately, the project was never formally finished. Samson was horrified at what he'd become part of, and broke out of the facility using the Tamuz. He quickly found out how harsh life was, with his new appearance making him a second-class citizen. So when he found me and realized they'd taken Lucia, it was all the motivation he needed to put his talents to use. But he was ashamed of the double life he was leading. The paranoia around humans after the revolution only made him more terrified of ever coming clean about his past. This is how we've ended up being the West Pawns. But don't misunderstand, revolution needed to happen for everyone's sake. We just got more than we bargained for in the end. So when you ask why we're in the position we are, it's out of fear and shame. Shame at who we are. A fraud and his accomplice that sold the world, and in the end, all we got in return was a corpse. Gods, I wish this didn't make so much sense. Know that I'm speaking the truth. Not just that. I've never forgotten that encounter at the gateway. Something about it always stuck out to me, but I could never pin down what it was that was bothering me. Now I realize it was the way that he looked at me. At first he was shocked, and anyone would be. But then it looked like he was about to cry. I can only assume he saw himself in me just then. And when he saw Alex in her team uniform. Think of it, he's never talked about what happened after he went through the gateway. All he knows is that he tried to get you to come with him. Yes, he told me as much when we first met. He said that he understood what was happening, and that he knew a place we could go where I'd be safe. We didn't make it much farther than that before my party caught up to us and opened fire. From there, I did what was needed to save our lives. Wait, you mentioned something called a U virus earlier. That's the Unity you're talking about, isn't it? I can only assume so. So then, you were half transformed when Sam... Now I understand why he was so obsessed with you. We've hunted down humans before to smuggle them out, but when I found him in the East, he wouldn't stop talking about tracking you down. You say that you smuggled humans? Why you've been in such hot water with the Coalition? Sam being, well, Sam, he couldn't stand by and let the Coalition have their way without some protest. But despite our ranks, the Coalition only answers to the members of its advisory council, so my diplomatic approach ended up being completely useless. Hey, is it that I've never heard this mentioned? Leopard would have talked about it at least. He knows false swipe for a reason. False swipe. Isn't that the move that puts your opponent down to the brink of death? Only just. He used it when humans were brought to him for execution, and then smuggled them off to the underground afterwards. So then, Samson never really was our enemy. I don't particularly blame you. We've done our best to keep everything a secret, but that also means we've been forced to do terrible things for it. And I hardly complain after what my brother and I have done. Circumstances have made strange people of us all, it seems. You're here. So then, what will we be doing from here? Don't know yet. Sam said that he'd handle it, but he's not himself anymore. Till he's recovered, it's best for you to stay in here. I tried to poach less radical soldiers from our battalion, but it can only do so much when the world is this paranoid. Like Haxorus? Would it surprise you if I said I trust him more than most? Greatly. Seems very fanatical to me. His faith lies in the system that freed him, not to any particular person or class. If there comes a day when I can explain everything to him, I know he'll come to reason eventually. That's why I'll be having him watch over you when I'm busy. Suppose I'll have to trust your judgment on this. Well, I'd have given you Scyther instead, but he's on a scouting mission in the east right now. Extras is the best we have for... Jesus, cutscene is so long. Oh, man. I have... Wait, no, I haven't. I have more. Okay. I understand. I'll try to keep a low profile until we can decide on our next course of action then. Good. I'll have Haxorus brought in. I'll be with Sam if you need anything from me. Okay. That is going to be the end of the stream. That was just so much talking. My throat is not feeling. Anyway, goodbye.